so you said the Huffington Post, but you've also been a columnist for the Metro as well and Possibility magazine. So I
Yeah.
guess, and
Yeah. So Possibility Magazine is one of the UK's leading disability magazines. And I'm very much, of the mindset. So I've actually just written my first memoir, You Are the Best Thing Since Sliced Bread, my first book. So that came out last year. And, the kind of message throughout that is, kind of say yes to opportunities, push yourself out of your comfort zones. But also, when you're living with a physical disability, so I've got brittle bones, so my bones can break very easily. I've had around 200 fractures in my life, so sometimes my body can absolutely let me down on an epic way. And that can be, frustrating and sad and painful. But I always believe that, if you have the right support system in place, then irrespective of your condition or your chronic illness, you can still do what you want to do. It might be in a diluted way, and that was very true of Possibility Magazine. I was, you know, I was really struggling getting, acting work. I felt really deflated, and my health was pretty rubbish. And I just sat there and I used to just like write my thought. I'm a thinker, and I just used to write my thoughts. And I came across Possibility Magazine. I think someone gave me a free copy, and I'd never seen anything like it before, Disability Magazine. And I just emailed the editor and I went, "Hey, this is who I am. Can you please publish my work?" And you know what? I think nearly coming on 10 years I've been writing for them, and very similar, writing for the Metro. So all these opportunities, in fact, a lot of my opportunities have come in times of great despair, or come in times where I've lost sight of my own worth and my own capabilities. And then I often call them, like, I have like 3 or 4 days of like violin days if I'm feeling a bit rubbish about the world. And I'll allow myself to feel those emotions and feel crappy and like be an absolute bitch, like, to be honest, be like just a horrible person. And then after that I'm like, right, okay, you've done enough wallowing, right? Get going. And my sister gave me the best advice ever in my entire life. She said, no matter what you do, no matter how big or small, so even if it's like, writing your thoughts onto your phone in, in a note form, and then, submitting them to a paper, whether it goes anywhere or not, or even, opening up a Twitter account, or, opening up a LinkedIn account, no matter what you do, big or small, as long as it's something that, is connected to your dream and your ambition, you will get there, and I truly believe that. I think we can give ourselves such a hard time that, particularly with like the social media, and how we constantly, look at other people, and go, well, I want that what they have. And the funny thing with that is, I think it's important to have role models, and I hope that I am indeed a role model. But I think sometimes, like, we're looking at other people and go, well, why can't I have that? I want that. They've got everything. I'm like, but that's their dream. That's their ambition. That was their focus and their aspiration. Like, you're never going to get that because that is what they wanted for themselves. You need to work on what you want for yourself. And I think that has been something that has really grounded me throughout my career.
yeah, it's incredible because you talked a bit about the magazine there, the Possibility magazine, and how you were kind of amazed that there was a form of publication that was based just purely around people living with a disability.
Yeah.
And there's also a heap of awards that, even I was surprised when I was looking into kind of your history and the accolades you've achieved. But you're actually listed as number 3 in the UK's most influential disabled people for 2020, and then you're on that list again in 2018 and 2019 as well. Campaigner of the Year in the 2019 European Diversity Awards, and the big one, Celebrity of the Year at the 2020 National Diversity Awards.